the DOVAP station, whose tower will transmit signals to the missile. Within the station itself is electronic equipment to record answering signals from the flying Redstone. In combination, these will determine the missile's velocity, acceleration, and altitude.
DOVAP station number 4 to range
But
control.
now a technician in the DOVAP station reports to the range controller that here too all is set to go.
We're all set to go. Out.
At the Redstone blockhouse, the critical moment has arrived, for this is the operational keystone of the test. The Redstone project officer now takes over.
All stations.
Now the units which will track the Redstone's flight are checked out.
This is Radar 5. We're standing by and ready. Go ahead. Over.
In addition to radar, the system includes stations for optical tracking. Here are devices that will scan the 4,000 square mile range. Among these precision instruments is the Ascania camera, which can record the data as it scans. Now at Range Control Station, the last pre-flight scene is enacted. If the Redstone blockhouse is the keystone of the operation, the control station may be described as its nerve center. Here on its giant console is represented the whole complex of stations and installations. Bulbs that flash varying colors tell its operators of the readiness status for each. As the last stations to be heard from check in, a growing pattern of green lights take over the console. Soon there is no longer a pattern. Instead, bank upon bank of green lights unbroken. The universal signal has been given. Green for go. And now the 8-story tall tactical Redstone stands ready. The countdown has begun.
20, 19.
That same countdown that had once startled the Tularosa's wildlife and has through the years become a familiar sound.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. A, B.
The cooler heater unit falls free.
E, cooler free. F.
And it's missile away.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
The complex of tracking devices follows its flight. Each element coordinated into the master pattern that will test the firing and provide data for future flights. Into operation as the missile reaches the end of its trajectory goes a terminal tracker following the downward flight. The show on stage has ended, but behind the scenes its drama continues. Computing machines have already taken up the work of transcribing the data collected from the firing. In usable form, this will be distributed to countless organizations involved in our missile program. We have seen but a few of the highlights of the adventure into the future, which is White Sands Missile Range. The end of that adventure is not now foreseeable, but some immediate rewards of this new pioneering are abundantly with us today. Mighty weapons for the defense of our free world. New inventions, too, for better living. Greater knowledge of the skies above. The gateway to space. Who can say what future wonders will spring from the great land basin? Once a frontier for a growing nation, it stands today a new frontier on the threshold of the future.